Anthony's Wally. We'll talk to you down the pike here, down the coax. Yeah, have a good one. I'll finish my ride with Bob. One more exit and unload this stuff. Go visit the bride, so. We'll see you Wednesday morning if I don't talk to you before. KV1, chill out. Clear.
Yeah, okay, Barry. And you mentioned Rick there before. Yeah, he was up and down and done in here in half an hour what I wanted to do. There was a little bit more, but I said, that's fine. Get off Cape. You helped me tremendously by getting up there. So it's good to know. We'll see you later. KB1 TLR, K1W T-Mobile clear.
We're going the opposite direction on 6 right now. Just got on at 12. We'll get off at 11. Got the bikes in the back of the truck. And yeah, we stopped had lunch over at Catch of the Day up in Wellfleet on Route 6. And enjoyed that. And we were able to relax and then start back again. So it was real hilly. We rode along the shore after the bike path ended up in Wellfleet, and we continued to go north through Wellfleet along the shore. And it was surprisingly how hilly that is. You know, when you're in a car, you don't you don't feel it, but when you're on a bike or you're walking, that's quite another matter altogether. N2RBI from K1UI.
K1UI, N2RBI. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, those hills, boy, I'll tell you, it's the same thing like we were going through 134, on the bike path over there, and we didn't expect any hills there. It looked pretty flat. But there are a couple of steep ones that we could go in there, here and there, but, yeah, we only started riding the bikes last year, so still a little shaky on, so we waited till all the tourists go home, and now we'll start taking the bikes out again.
Yeah, it's a great time to do it. There were a lot of people, though, today, yeah. A lot of people taking advantage of that, maybe the same logic. But, sorry, the GPS just decided to come off the windshield, the thing that holds it on. It doesn't hold it on reliably. Back to you.
Yeah, we have the same problem. When it gets warm out, the windshield gets really warm. Sometimes that thing will pop off. Yeah, it's happened before. I know exactly what you're saying. Oh, boy. Anyway, as long as it didn't break. Ay. That's about it here. Now we're just cruising along. No traffic on 6 at all. Real good. Until you get up to a little around the Sandwich area, then it's like, man, it's like they're butting heads down there.
On Route 6 or off Route 6?
Off the Cape. When you're going off the Cape, right around the Sandwich area, it's like wall to wall, bumper to bumper.
No kidding. In both directions or just one?
No, just the one going off the Cape. Coming in is no problem at all. But going off the Cape, holy smokes. I mean, it's backed up for quite a ways.
Well, it's been a nice weekend and it's Sunday, so everybody's going home after the nice weekend.
Yeah, probably a lot of people came up for the holidays too.
That's true. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, I saw it in the paper, about the Jewish holidays around, and I think that's what the problem was. They were all up here, I guess, celebrating visiting family and stuff like that.
Roger. Okay. That makes more sense, I suppose. And, yeah, we, actually, there are a fair number of people from overseas that still come because I guess it's cheaper. And we heard in the restaurant, we definitely heard something either Russian or East European. Yeah, and Barb says when she's at the lighthouse, when she's at the lighthouse on the shoulder season, they also get a lot of Europeans. And so I guess you get tourists all the way through October.
Yeah, roger that, because when we were up at the zoo, there was a lot of foreigners up there, too. A lot of Brazilians and quite a few Indian type and stuff like that up there. So there was quite an influx of foreign nationals up there. So they'll probably here visiting, like you said, save a few bucks that way.
That's great. Helps to balance the payments.
Yeah, right. Oh, boy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start paying a little attention to this traffic now. It's starting to pick up a little around exit 6. Looks like this car is coming up in there. You know how they flying down around here.
Yeah, well, hi, Annis,
Yeah, I hear you. Well, say hi to Barbie for us, and I guess I'll see you Wednesday at breakfast. And yeah, it turns out I had that cable, the DV9 cable for Jack. So I have that in the truck. I'll bring that with me and give it to Jack when I see him. He was looking for a male to female DV9. I just happen to have one in the house.
Very good. Yeah, I had a 9 to 25, but I didn't have a 9 to 9, so that's great. And I'm sure he'll appreciate that. And hi to Vicky, and hopefully she'll be coming to breakfast with you. That'd be nice.
Nah, she doesn't go to breakfast. She's likes to hang around in bed for a while, and she likes her little breakfast time, with the paper and stuff on Wednesday. And then sometimes she goes out with a girlfriend on a walk. So she very rarely really ever goes out for breakfast.
Roger. Well, she's invited, of course. And yeah, Barb's here, and she says hi. And continue to have what remains of a great weekend. Look for you on Wednesday, if not before. Into RBI K1 UI Mobile.
Okay, Rob. I'll see you at breakfast, and you take care. And as Vicky says, say hi to Bob. And we'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. K1UI and 2RBI Mobile listening.
Not too bad, Rob. Just listening to 10 meters die out. It was mostly Caribbean stuff. I thought Europe would come banging in today, but not so much. A few Spaniards, and that was about it. Wasn't hearing a heck of a lot. So now it's just stretching out to the west coast as the sun fades into the west.
Yeah, 10, 12 start to go long into the Pacific this time of day. And towards around sunset. Yesterday I worked into the Marshall Islands on 10, B73NS, and Neil's a regular. I've been trying. Now that I have my 6-meter beam functional, I've been waiting for a good 6-meter opening. I saw the solar flux went up to 170, and I said, "Oh boy, here it comes!" But so far, nothing.
Oh no, the ease thing is gone. There's a little bit in the winter, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be F2 to Europe. That's a tough one. I think it has to get up. What was the magic number? The flux had to hit 200 or something like that. I forget what it was. It's been getting close, but no cigar.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right. Well, I was able to, to work some stations for the VHF-UHF contest. The old regulars like Mount Greylock and so on. So I know it's working. Okay, I'm in the driveway. You have a good one. It was a beautiful day to be out. K1WT from K1UI 73.
Yep. Okay, Rob. We'll see you later. Yeah, that was a decent contest, and it opened up into foreland for a little bit too. I didn't catch too much of it, but that's another story. K1UI, K1WT. See you later.
Mobile listening.
N1 ZPL, K1WT, fixed. Up to my ears in alligators. Hey, I gotta have you come over to Hacienda one of these times when you got a free minute. I know you're overloaded with everything. I know when you're burned out, but I need your help. And a couple of quick queries. Do you have a circuit tracer, that RF thing that you'd shove into the wall? And whatever. Other than that, everything's just hunky-dory. Beautiful day. Haven't heard you for a while. Hope everything's okay. And that's the story. Just listening to 10 meters CW here. Not much going on. Looks like it's open to South America. That's about it. That's all I'm hearing. N1 ZPL, K1WT.
Yeah, what are you trying to find out with it?
Well, here's the story. There's some fluky wiring up in the attic. And I lost part of a branch, and I rerouted some wiring around it, and that has failed. So it's a tracing out the wire type of thing. I've lost one of the branches, and a couple of the rooms have gone offline. So I did the old hand trick with an extension cord to the television, so the XYL is happy, but she's running out of patience with the vacuuming around it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to do something. The big problem is I can't get up in the attic, but it's suspect up there. It's fluky wiring. When I bought the house, I kind of knew it, and whatever. But once you see it, all will be revealed.
Oh, sounds lovely. Most common cause of circuit disc failing partially is backstabbed receptacles, meaning they strip the wire and stick it into the hole in the back of the device. And so go to whatever plug is the last one that works going around a room. Check that one, and then if that one's not it, go to the next one that's the first one that doesn't work, and more than likely that'll be your failure point. Mine's an old, I'm not sure what's that is, A1, A2, it's old. It's an 80s vintage rifle. Never looked to see if the barrel had a stamp on it. Never taken it apart that much. I know the lower is an old SGW lower. It's the better of the ones that they made, which I was just lucky to get that, but I got no issues with it. It's a mill trigger and everything, so it wasn't exactly a polished competition rifle. But I would like to build up two more. I'd like to actually do a short-barreled rifle, I think in blackout, and do the other one for probably just build the upper for the other one and drop a new trigger into that lower.
Yep, I hear you. Well, anyway, that's what he was doing. And the other thing was that he was setting it up for trying to be dead on at 100. And I think he was actually setting it for high or whatever it was, so with 0 at 200. But he was concerned about probably out to 200-300 yards short, so he wanted it dead on. But that's what he was doing. I found that was quite interesting. And then I was just blinking away with my Ruger. My 22 just making the hole bigger and bigger and bigger. The guy said, "Oh, you shoot before?" I said, "Well, I know the basic mechanics or something like that, but the big breaks will come." I was using the logs over there for a gun rest, and then Marty and I went down to Hyannis, and we got a bipod for the thing, and that stabilized the whole front end. So now if I have issues, it's with the gun, the barrel, and the whole thing, and whatever. But the front end just sits right there. And before on the logs, it probably moved around a little bit. Wasn't too happy. But anyway, that stuff does happen. You know, I'm not going to put him in the same hole all the time, but that's what he was doing. I think he was more concerned about getting dead on for long range shots. I think he was going down to South Carolina or something like that, you know, shooting stuff. And I think he wanted it. I think he wanted it pretty accurate for his first shot at 300 yards, which I don't blame him. Okay, I got to take off and go mobile. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon would be great. I'll listen here on the radio or whatever. If you got my number, that's fine. If not, I can shoot you an email on the Presidente thing or whatever. But really appreciate you taking a look at it here before I do something wrong. No, it blinked and then it went out. It hasn't been back, and it was, you know, from the wind and everything else, and mice have bit at the wires, and you know, you'll see. Like I said, all will be revealed. And then you'll go, oh my God, and whatever. I was telling the other guy earlier, I said that thing where they say electricians electrical work is not a hobby. That was a bumper sticker made for yours truly. We'll see you later. N1ZPO, K1WT.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, send me an email when you get a chance so that'll remind me when I get home. N1ZPO Mobile. Talk to you later.